Is that because President Trump didn't want NATO to condemn Putin? And are you disappointed by that? And on your welfare bill back home, it's shaping up to be a huge test of your authority. If you can't govern your party, how do you govern the country? Thank you.
Well, on the question of Ukraine, the position in NATO has not changed, nor has my position changed. In fact, over the last couple of days, I would say in my discussions with leaders, there's been a real resolve that now is the time to push again to get Putin to the table for the unconditional ceasefire. President Zelensky has, for many weeks now, indicated his willingness to go to an unconditional ceasefire. Now is the time for Putin, who's been dragging his heels, to come to the table. And there's been a lot of discussions with other leaders about seizing that moment to push forward on that initiative. On the question of welfare reform, we're committed to reforming our welfare system. It doesn't work, it traps people, and it has to be reformed. And it also has to ensure that we've got a welfare system that is fit for the future. And that is why there will be a vote, and we will press ahead with the reforms. Thank you. Can I go to Chris Mason?
Thank you, Prime Minister. Chris Mason, BBC News. The benefits bill is soaring and will be, even if you were to pass these measures that now appear to be in jeopardy. You turned on the winter fuel payment, and now you're talking about the prospect of tens of billions of pounds of extra funding for defence over the next decade, alongside that promise that you have to not put up taxes on those you describe as working people. Are those things in combination really credible? And if I may, opposition to your benefits changes is growing. Are you willing to compromise?
Well, let me take the funding position head on, because we made a commitment in our manifesto to raise defence spending to 2.5% during the course of the Parliament. We then brought that forward to 2027, 2028. And as I did that, I announced where the spending would come from, and it comes from the Overseas Development Aid Fund, not from tax rises. And the same challenge was put to me then, that we would have to tax rise, and we didn't. We made the difficult but right decision in relation to that funding. We have a commitment in our manifesto not to raise taxes on working people, and we will keep to that commitment. But it is right that I reiterate that the first duty of the Prime Minister is to keep the country safe, and that is a duty I take extremely seriously. These are volatile times, and I'm really pleased here at NATO that has been the mood of the summit, and this has been a strengthening of NATO, not just numerically with new members coming this time for their second summit, but a stronger NATO, and a real sense of resolve and purpose coming out of today with the commitment in relation to the 5%.